Alright guys, here we go. Stream is going live right now. A couple minutes before 9 p.m. Eastern Time on today's, what, the 21st. So, make sure it looks good. It looks good. Thumbnail looks good. Excellent. Perfect. Excellent. Hopefully no issues for OBS. My computer did a reboot a couple minutes ago without me asking it, so hopefully there'll be no problems. Starting the stream today for January 21st, Monday, Martin Luther King's birthday. I had the day off from work. Gave me some time to prep the stream tonight. Work out what I wanted to do for this particular stream. Drink of choice tonight, guys. I'm going to go with an oldie but goldie. We're going to go with some Mountain Dew Code Red. That's what we're doing, Mountain Dew Code Red. Jenny, thanks for coming in. Jackie, long time no see. Thank you, ladies, for coming into the stream tonight. We're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff in the stream. You might have noticed it when we were from the thumbnail. Hopefully you would have saw that. I don't know if my stream locked up or not, or is my other computer. Is the image okay on your guys' side? Because I think my tablet locked up, unfortunately, on my side. So, yeah, I lost my tablet. My tablet locked up on me. So give me a second here to fix this. This was unexpected. Technical difficulties, but that's okay. This happens. Let's try this again real quick here, guys. 1 second. Put this back to where it was. Alright, 1 second. Excellent. Move this over here. Perfect. Good. Yeah, it was my tablet that locked up and crashed, so I just had to move it around, so we're fine now. It happens every once in a while. I usually don't reboot my little tablet, so I have two monitors I use since I don't have an extra output on my video card. I have a third-party application on my little Samsung tablet that I can look and keep track of the stream and see how it does. So I can see myself there, but it's a delay when I'm viewing myself from my normal monitor. Hey, Colin, thanks for coming into the stream tonight. So I didn't see you there for a second there. A lot to talk about on the stream. Again, drink of choice tonight is we're doing a little Mountain Dew Code Red tonight. So needed a drink. Which was some alcohol, but unfortunately I have to keep it on the PG side. A lot to talk about since it is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's talk about what is going on with the stream tonight on the 21st. Of course, this is Martin Luther King's birthday. If you didn't catch it on I had a toy hunt I put out a couple day or two ago, which was Sunday. It was a really quick toy hunt. It really was a toy hunt that I didn't intentionally go out to try to shoot. It was one I caught on the way to my work. There was a Walmart that I don't normally shop at. And I said, you know what, let me swing in there real quick. And they had a couple of the WWE Elite Top Picks action figure. I thought they were really cool. I got two figures. They were $20 a piece. This is the new FX scan technology. Hey, Leo. STS, how's it going, sir? It's the Seth Rollins double belt. You don't think of this as Monday Night Rollins, Seth Rollins figure, but unfortunately he doesn't have the shirt, which is kind of weird, where he has a shot in the back of him with the Monday Night Rollins shirt, but he's not having that. He does have the two belts. At one time he had two titles like this, so that's kind of cool that Mattel is giving us that. If you notice, if you ever get a new WWE Elite, that's Elite class figure, not the basic figures, they will all now start sporting more hand swapping. You can swap hands in and out now. So they give us an extra pair of hands. The one I really wanted, though, was the AJ Styles figure. This, again, is the Top Picks figure. This is the new face scan technology. It's much more closer to what AJ would look like. And this is going to be a review. I'm going to do a full review on this figure down the road. But I'm not going to do it this week. It's probably going to be, I think, maybe next week is when I'm going to do the review for the AJ Styles figure. This is him with the kind of silverish gray. I called it the teal outfit, but it's not really teal. There's a teal figure coming out, which is part of the Elite Series 66 wave, which I will be getting that figure as well. That's him holding the belt. The face scan technology is the same as this one, but he just has longer hair. So that's what I'm going to be getting down the road. I've heard rumors that people have reported that figure has already dropped, which is funny because that's wave 66. I believe it's wave 66. But I've only seen up to wave 62 in my area. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that figure. I really hope to get my hands on that figure in the near future. Again, drink of choice. If you just came into the stream late, we're doing a little bit of Mountain Dew Code Red tonight. I picked up the little Mountain Dew drinks. They're like 7.5 ounce drinks. So I wanted to get, I have those as well. Local comic store has the Bloody Sharknado Pop for $125. Ooh. little pricey there. A little pricey. Yeah, Jenny, they look really, really good. I want to get the next AJ. That AJ is my fourth AJ. The one that has the House of AJ Styles built, which is the teal colored shirt, teal gear, will be my fifth AJ, and that's my fourth Seth Rollins figure. I do like AJ, I do like Seth Rollins. That's why I collect those two figures. There's a couple figures that I still want to get my hands on. I'm really tempted to pick up the Tyler Breeze in the cop outfit. I don't know if I want to get Fandango. It's from Wave 61. I would, if you're looking to get both those figures, I would offer a deal to the shop owner and see if they'll budge on it. Or wait until the figures go on sale for a special. Personally, not my favorite. I have the Predator, but it's not a Gemini exclusive. It's a clear Predator that is bloody. It's a bloody Predator. It has green blood on it. It was a Hot Topic exclusive. Came out in, I believe, 2014. So, you might have noticed on the thumbnail, there's going to be... be quite honest, Leo, STS, I would hold your money. That's kind of pricey. I don't know if it's worth the money or not, but that's still, you're dropping over $200 for Pops. I try to be very... I'm really cheap. I'm a cheap guy when it comes to buying stuff. Even when I was presented the opportunity of getting the... My girlfriend wanted to pick me up the Jekyll and Hyde 2-pack with Bugs, and she was able to get it for about $400, and I was going to be very upset of her to buy that. I have not come close to dropping that type of money for Funko. I'll drop maybe $40 or $50 or $60, but dropping $400 for Funko, to me, is extremely pricey. Even $200 is extremely pricey. Yep. Collecting Hobby, thanks for coming in. I'm going to be doing some plugging for the podcast today as well. So I need you to correct me if if I mention anything incorrectly. Please pop it in the chat, please. Next toy hunt will be coming up this week. I found out the Dawnbreaker Batman. It's part of what's called the 80th anniversary of Batman. It's that black packaging. I didn't want to say I misspoke. I can't say that because I didn't misspeak. But they had a Periscope for Hot Topic with Funko, and they stated that the Dawnbreaker Batman, the one that has the black and green off the metal series for Funko, it's not going to have any glow in the dark functionality, and it's not going to be a light up feature. So there's no light up gimmick, and there's no glow in the dark for that pop. I thought it was because the packaging resembled the Iron Man packaging that we saw for Walgreens. Hey, Colin, what's going on? Colin, I don't have any statues for sale. Websites, it all depends what you're looking for, Colin. If you're looking for high-end statues, ergo, Sideshow Collectibles is a good site to go to. Hot Toys website. If you're looking to get a little cheaper, you might be able to swing at Amazon. Amazon, you'd be surprised they can have stuff. Even Walmart's website. It comes from a secondary marketplace. Usually, I think it's Toy Wiz who sells a lot of their stuff linked through Walmart. You can go there, you'd be very surprised. Even Sears. Sears has statues that sell. I was rather surprised when I stumbled across that. I didn't know that Sears sold stuff. But if you go to the website, you'd be really surprised what you can stumble across. Also, depends on how high-end are the statues are you looking for. Are you looking for like a Sideshow Collectible statue? They're not cheap. Sideshow statues are extremely expensive. They're even more expensive if you go to, let's say, a comic book store. You're paying a high premium. So make you aware. It all depends what you're looking for. Before you buy any statue or commit to any statue, always price shop. I mention that to anybody. If you're looking for a high-end collectible, look around. Don't always go with the very first offer you see. You might be able to find a better deal down the road. So, let's talk about the next giveaway. As far as the toy hunt will be this week, next giveaway is going to be going this Wednesday, which would put it at the 23rd. Sorry, I pointed to the screen. I have my calendar up there. The 23rd will be the next giveaway. Entertainment Earth is sponsoring this one again, guys. They sent me a package about a month ago, and I've been waiting. As I talked about, I wanted the last giveaway I had was done by Dynamic Displays. He built for me the Stanley 1-Up display box, which the winner of that contacted me today. He received it in good shape, so I'm very happy he actually received that product with no problems. The next one is going to get an Entertainment Earth. They sent me another item that's not going to be in this giveaway. I'm going to talk about that one down the road. Not right now, because that's going to be something further months down the road for that one. But they gave us some really cool stuff. I'm very happy to present to you the next giveaway for Rook Geek Goodness. We're going to be doing Lord of the Rings. They gave me almost the entire wave of the Lord of the Ring pops. So this is a sneak peek, world release. No one knows about it yet. This will be going up this coming Wednesday. It's going to be on the Gleam.io website, as like I normally do for all my other giveaways. But I'll let you guys know about it now. It's 5 pops, winner take all. It's going to be for, again, Lord of the Rings, the newer wave. Of course, we got Boromir right here. Right there's Boromir. These are all the pops that were part of this wave. All of them will be in this wave except this Galadriel. I think this Galadriel might have been a Hot Topic exclusive. I'm not 100% sure on that. So Boromir Pop 630 will be there. We have a really cool pop of the Witch King with his flaming sword. Looks very, very cool. And this is going to be a US-based giveaway. If you're a US resident, I highly recommend getting involved in this giveaway. It costs you nothing but your time. That's it. We have, of course, the Dunharrow King. Very cool. Translucent looking figure. It looks like the pops that came out for the haunted house for Disney. That's how like translucent he looks, at least to me. That's what he reminds me of, is the haunted house pops for Disney. These 2 pops I actually personally own, but this one's going to be for the giveaway as well. Gimli, they sent me for Entertainment Earth. And last but not least is Legolas. This is a new Legolas sculpt, not the original one. So this is going to be part of the giveaway going up this coming Wednesday, guys. All 5 pops will be in that giveaway. Winner take all. Yeah, 5 pops. Yep. The only one we don't have is Galadriel, which I believe is a Hot Topic exclusive. So it is winner take all. I want you guys know about it right now. I think it's a very cool giveaway. Entertainment Earth sent me another product, but like I said, I want to hold off on that. I don't want to put it in this giveaway. Thanks, Jenny. I try to do really good things with my channel. I know you're a newer subscriber. I met you on Twitter. But I try to do a lot of giveaways with my audience. Yet my subscriber count is not very, very big. I don't have the biggest channel in the world. If you know people that are geeky, if you think you'd like my channel, turn on to my channel. I think I do some pretty good stuff. I think I do pretty in-depth reviews. I think I talk openly about stuff. I give you my personal opinion. Unless it's a Funko Pop battle, I try to be very objective about those now. But I try to give back to the community. I try to give back to you guys, because without people watching my content, there'd be no reason for me to do it. As I told people before, I don't make any money on YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay me anything. You don't see ads running on my channel because I don't have enough watch time and minutes to accrue ad revenue now. I had it at one time, but it was removed February 2018. I do it because I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy putting content out for you guys, the audience. Excuse me. Ooh, frog in my throat. Okay, so one other thing. Hey, Supergirl, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Woohoo! Yep. Okay, collecting hobbies. We'll talk about this as well. If you guys are not aware, I've talked about it before in the past. Want to plug it a little bit because near the end of the month, Collecting and Hobbies and myself put together a podcast. We do a podcast for wrestling. We do it usually twice a month. We're trying to do it more frequently now. But we have a big giveaway that's going to be ending, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Collecting and Hobbies, it's going to be ending at the end of this month. It's going to be a very, very big giveaway we're doing. It was originally our SummerSlam giveaway, but we kind of changed the name of it because SummerSlam ended a while ago and is running a little further than we anticipated. There was 3 different prizes. 3 different tiers of prizes. But the main winner of the giveaway, which is sponsored, we have over $1,500 worth of prizes going up for this particular for the channel. Hey, Tony Marletti, thanks for coming into the stream, my friend. For this particular giveaway, for the first place, you can get one of 3 different championship belts. You can get, I believe it was Sasha Banks signed belt, which is the Women's Raw belt. You can get a John Cena signed spinner belt, or you can get the AJ Styles World Heavyweight Championship belt signed, as well as an individual figure for one of those as well. Hey, King Snake, thanks for coming into the chat today. And for each one of those belts, you get a signed figure as well. I believe it might have been the second place. I think they call it the Bailey prize pack. It was a set of Bailey figures and the Bailey Buddy, I believe it was called. Collecting Hobbies can correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you are interested in the giveaway, let me give you the website to... the name of the website is Worldwide Wrestling Podcast. That's what it's called. I'll drop it into the chat for you, as well as putting it into the video on demand. If you're a wrestling fan, if you like wrestling from a very, I would say, kind of a somewhat subjective, also very objective, a take on wrestling. We have our opinions, but we kind of be truthful what we talk about. Our information is pretty solid. It comes from very good sources. It's something we're not pulling out of our backsides. We're very up to date with the information we present, and we spend a lot of time putting this stuff together. Collecting Hobbies handles a lot of the WWE stuff. He's more of a WWE guy. He handles WWE commentary. He handles WWE stuff when it comes to NXT. I'm more the independent guy. I kind of turned him on to independent wrestling, but that's something I handle. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, a little bit of maybe Impact, Lucha Underground, and the new kid on the block, AEW, which is All Elite Wrestling, which is a brand new wrestling federation put together by Tony Khan, who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Cody and the Young Bucks. They made this new federation of wrestling to basically challenge, I wouldn't say really challenge WWE, but to give you another avenue to watch wrestling. Because let's face it, wrestling right now is very, very stale, at least in the U.S. You have a couple different options, Ring of Honor, Impact, I think it's in California, but you have Lucha Underground. But you don't have a whole lot of choices when it comes to wrestling, because the two big players that were involved were WWE and WCW. With WCW being killed off in the Monday Night Wars back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yep. Correcting Hobbies. We put 4 episodes up in January already. At least one more is coming this month. We're doing our Royal Rumble predictions this Friday. The podcast will be going up probably a couple days later. Usually the podcasts run about 2 hours each. We might be separating that and make them shorter episodes and more frequent. We haven't really decided how we're going to be doing that. We have a lot of big announcements we want to talk about in the near future. I can't really go into a lot of detail because him and I are still hashing out a couple of different things. But I highly recommend, if you like professional wrestling, if you like different takes of professional wrestling, I give you, like I said, my personal opinion. I talk about the independent wrestling. I give you a different take of wrestling. As even Vince McMahon has said, if you don't, give you different flavors of ice cream. If I only like vanilla, and that's the only ice cream I offer someone is vanilla, what if you don't like vanilla? What if you want something different? We present different ways of wrestling that's out there. We've actually had a real professional wrestler. We've interviewed him as well, who was a friend of Bailey's. So I don't say we have an in to professional wrestling, but we have talked to professional wrestlers, and I think we run a pretty tight ship. For a very small little podcast, we cram a lot of content into those 2 hours. You're very happy for the women of wrestling. Yeah, women of wrestling these days, women wrestling is gotten so much better. Personally, when I think, I'm a big fan of women wrestling, even more so Japanese women wrestling. If you want to watch really good women wrestling, watch it in Japan, like Shimmer and those type of organizations. They put up so good. They even have women pay-per-views back then. I would say even Glow in a day. Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling did good stuff as well. Yep, our podcasts are pretty good. What day is the podcast on? We upload them like about 2 to 3 times a month. All you would have to go is look at Mr. Sam. How's it going? Thank you for coming in to chat, my friend. The podcasts go up about once or twice a week, or once a week, maybe bi-weekly. So maybe one episode every other week we put them up. But they usually last about 2 hours. I know a lot of people will listen to, let's say, even the stream on the way to work. They might pop the podcast on and listen to that as well, which is a very cool idea, because those podcasts can run about 2 hours. So you can break up your time with it. You can download the podcast. It doesn't matter how you get to it. Unfortunately, you have to use kind of a backdoor way to get to that link, because it's not really plugged in the way that most content you normally would find it. you can find it, but you have to kind of circumvent it a little bit, kind of go in kind of the back door to get it to work. Mr. Sum, you came in a little late. Tony Marletti. Next giveaway is going to be going up this Wednesday. We're doing Lord of the Ring pops. That's the next big giveaway, sponsored by Entertainment Earth. If you were curious, we're doing another 5-pop giveaway. I want to thank them again, because I always plug Entertainment Earth, for giving me these really cool things so I can give away to my audience. As I said before, I try to give back to my audience. I don't make any money on my channel, but I enjoy doing this sort of stuff with you guys. So keep your eyes open for that. That's going up this Wednesday, probably around 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when that video will go live. Awesome. So, the big news, the main event for the stream today, I have about 10-15 minutes left to talk about it, was, if you didn't notice, on the beginning of the thumbnail, was, I made a note on the thumbnail saying, so what happened with the Geoffrey toy box and KB Toys in 2018? That was a huge, big thing that was supposed to have happened in 2018. Kind of give you guys a run-up of what happened. We all knew that at the beginning of 2018, Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy, and they went out of business. They had a huge out-of-business sale, and they were gone. They were trying to do something with to sell up all their stuff, so I think they were trying to do a Chapter 7. There was a liquidation of all their assets. But they found out a lot of their properties actually had a lot of merit and a lot of weight when it came to their IP, and they could make a lot of money for it. So they decided to hold off of the liquidation and try to rebrand and refocus their efforts to design Toys R Us. So what they did is they got the idea mainly for KB, and I'll talk about KB in a second, but Toys R Us decided to kind of be a shop within a shop, and they linked with a store called Kroger's, which is a grocery store. They rolled it out to about 600 stores. I don't even know if there's a Kroger's in my area. I've never even heard about it. Cool. Yes, correct. Collecting hobbies. About 90% of our listeners do download it, so it's kind of cool that they download the podcast. But they decided to do these store within a store ideas. And I didn't know much about Kroger's. Did a little research today to try to get ready for this stream. And according to what they say here, they had 600 stores, and they had different things, products in their stores. They're ranging from about $19, $20 to about $50 an item. They said they had, for the holiday program, will feature exclusive toys from Animal Zone, Imaginarium, Journey Girls, Edu Science, You and Me, Just Like Home. Product assortments will vary by location. So I don't know if they had even action figures. I don't know if they had Legos. It looks like it was a small little area. I don't know if any of my listeners here went to that, or if you know anything about that, but that's what I've heard. It looks like a couple different websites has talked about the Kroger's deal. From what I see here, like I said, other websites. Excuse me, I had another frog in my throat. Bizarro Supergirl, I've listened to it before. It's pretty good, and I don't watch it every week. To enter your giveaway. You don't have to, Colin. Bizarro, you don't have to listen to it every week to get involved in a giveaway. I want to say it was the last, correct me if I'm wrong, Collecting of Hobby, it was the last 4 podcasts, right? Just put that in the chat. I think it was the last 4. No problem, Colin. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be going for about another 10 more minutes. Check me out in the video on demand. Enter the giveaway. If you're talking my giveaway, you're talking the World Wrestling Podcast giveaway. If you're talking my giveaway, it'll be coming out this Wednesday. The Worldwide Wrestling giveaway will be coming, which is in the last 4 podcasts, I believe it was. Collecting Hobby will drop it into the chat. You just have to listen to. I think it's the beginning of the beginning of the podcast will say what opening music. Wrestling music was. You have to write in with an email. You say I want to say it's the first 4 podcasts of what wrestlers' theme music was at the beginning, but I could be wrong. I believe it's what it was. USA Today, to go back to the Geoffrey toy box, they commented also that of course Kroger's is a grocery store. This also includes Ralph, Smith's, and Fred Meyer's, as well as Kroger's namesake chain. So I think Kroger's also owns Ralph and Smith and Fred Meyer's. I believe that's how it is. But I've not seen a Kroger's in my area. I don't know. I think it's somewhere more Midwest. So if anyone's in the Midwest area, keep your eyes open for Kroger's. You might have those Geoffrey toy boxes. Most of the qualifying episodes were from December to January. Okay. That's what I thought as well, collecting hobbies. That's what I thought as well. Washington Post has the same deal talking about the Kroger's as well. Again, 600 stores. They're supposed to be carrying 35 toys from 6 different brands that were once exclusive Toys R Us, including Imagineering, Just Like Home, and Journey Girl. So it looks like, checking most of this information from most of these locations, are stating they were 600 stores from what it looks like, from what I'm seeing here. It looks like very consistent for these, saying they have X amount of items, which is unfortunate. But again, you're inside a grocery store. You're in somewhere that's not really designed to sell toys. So that's something. So I want to let you guys know that it looks like Kruger's is doing this still with Geoffrey's Toy Box. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but they did do it at least at the end of the year. Again, I didn't see anything there. Now let's move to KB. KB went out of business a long time ago. They filed for bankruptcy. They decided to do... Oh, thank you very much, Colin. Yeah. Blue Lantern Flash versus White Lantern Superman. Oh, I like that one. I don't have the Blue Lantern. I have to pick it up. And I don't have a White Lantern Superman. Another one I could pick up. Thank you for the idea, Colin. Thank you very much. KB Toys, as I said, went out of business. I think in the company filed for bankruptcy in 2004. I'm looking at desertnews.com for this link. Not much, Mr. Sum. We're talking about the Kroger's food grocery store now has the Geoffrey Toy Box inside of it, which of course has been rebranded for Toys R Us, the smaller little shop within a shop mentality. KB was originally coming up with that idea and decided to do it, but in malls again. I didn't see any in my mall. I checked this year. They said 700 stores nationwide were supposed to get these. 700 stores. Excuse me. Let me restate that. 1,000 pop-up KB toy shops were supposed to happen by Black Friday. I didn't see any of those in my mall. I looked around. I didn't notice one. They were building something in my food court area, but I didn't see a KB store at all, which is unfortunate because I was really looking forward to going to this KB store again. I have the Bizarre Supergirl. I have the Superman S-Curl Legion Collector's Core one, which is more of the classic. I would just have to pick up that Supergirl one, which I believe was a 2016 or 17 San Diego Comic-Con one. I think I can easily find that one. That one I would think would be a good one. That one I think would be a good one. Superman versus Supergirl. I think that'd be a very, very good Funko Pop battle. And I'm happy you guys like the Funko Pop battle. I had a lot of fun putting that together. Going back to KB here, I didn't see any. I don't know if you saw any in your area, but I didn't see any in mine. Looking at Business Insider, it looks like they had different, like Kroger's was owned by like this other company has Kroger's underneath their umbrella for different names. So it was called a different name for besides Kroger. So they own 3 different type of grocery stores. So they own different, I guess, branding. But as far as where the Geoffrey Toy Box was located, it was in Kroger's from what I've been told. I didn't see any in my area. But looking at, like I said, articles, Business Insider talks about it. It was unfortunate that they weren't in my area, at least for the KB. I don't know if you saw any in your guys' area, but there was one in mine. There wasn't one in mine, so it was just unfortunate that I couldn't see one. But hopefully they will be in the area. They said the best stores that were supposed to be in the Black Friday sale would then, instead of being a pop-up store, which would be up there for a short period of time. Think of like you go to your mall, you see the little calendar carts. They have them up for 2 months and they tear them down. That's like a pop-up store. Instead of doing something like that, they would leave it permanently in an area. That's what I thought they would do, but they didn't do anything there. I believe so. But I mean, as far as in putting the Geoffrey Toy Box in those other stores as well that are linked to Kroger, I don't know if they're going to do that or just they were Kroger exclusively. That I don't know. But I didn't see any KBs in my area. But the idea is that Toys R Us took that idea and ran with it, and now they if you think about it, you only have a small number of items, you only have a small staff to work with. All you pay really is rent. You don't have to worry about electricity or power because you're using their power. So I mean, it's a really smart idea from a business perspective. Hey, Papa, thanks for coming in the chat today. So, I mean, I think it's a very clever idea to do the store within a store. Same idea, at least for the pop-up store in the mall, but they had that linked already. They used to do that a long time ago, but it'd be very cool if they can do that. If they can, once again, bring out KB Toys, do more with the Geoffrey Toy Box. I think it would be a very cool idea if we can see those areas come to life again to really help the collectible market, because of the loss of Toys R Us really hurt. I mean, if you think about it, Amazon crushed Toys R Us. That's one of the reasons why they went out of business. Again, mismanagement, bad marketing, not knowing what to do. They got so deep in debt, they kind of slit their own throat. But having more competition is a good thing, not a bad thing. So bringing it back to Geoffrey Toy Box, the rebranded Toys R Us. Hopefully KB comes along as well, so we can just get more avenues for more toys. I'm a big toy fan. You guys know that. I do toy hunts all the time now. I do Funko reviews. I have action figure reviews and breakdowns. I do statue reviews. I'm a geek. And I think some of my audience members here are geeks as well, and you want cool stuff. But when they limit the way you can get things and make it only really one place, that's bad for everybody. But I wanted to let you guys know kind of what was going on. I think it was a pretty good stream tonight. I want to drop this news with you guys. Again, big giveaway coming up down the line for Wednesday, which would be the 23rd. We're going to be doing a Funko Pop giveaway. All Lord of the Ring Pops again. I will plug. This is sponsored by Entertainment Earth. That video will be going up on Wednesday. Most likely it'll be coming out most likely around 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I have time to shoot it when I get home from work. But these are, guys, all 5 of these will be going into another giveaway done to the Gleam.io website. Again, sponsored by Entertainment Earth. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I do like putting out these giveaways. The other item that came with Entertainment Earth, they sent me another product. Lucha Libre. Yes, I do like Lucha Libre. But are you talking Lucha Libre the wrestling, or are you talking like Nacho Libre, which is a pop? I'm a big fan of Mexican wrestling as well. I do like Mexican wrestling. But we're going to be doing, like I said, that giveaway. Another item was in that box. I don't want to talk about it right now. It's going to be a part of another giveaway, just not right now. It's going to be down the road. I think I'll drop the hints when I get closer to that time. So, again, I want to thank everybody who came into the stream tonight. We're at 9:30. We have only a 30-minute stream. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream. Pentagon Dark, absolutely. Pentagon Dark, Pentagon Junior. I do like Lucha Underground. I'm a big fan of that show. I've only seen the last, I think, 2 seasons of it, but I am a big fan of Mexican wrestling. I do like a lot of those guys are really, really good. Different sort of wrestling. You have to like different take of wrestling. It's not your traditional wrestling. Let's put it that way. Oh, that's unfortunate. If it got canceled, it's unfortunate. I know that a lot of people were trying to get out. Can't remember. There was a female wrestler, dark hair, long hair. She was trying to get out of her contract because she was getting really screwed by Lucha Underground. That they lock you into a really weird contract that unless the episode had finished going through their cycle of premieres, they will not release you from the contract. Thank you, Tony Marletti. We're all set tonight. Thank you, Papa Lucha, for coming in. Thank you for everybody who watched the stream tonight. You can always check me out on video on demand after this goes live. Again, big shout-outs to Entertainment Earth for sponsoring that really great giveaway. Collecting and Hobbies and myself put out a podcast called Worldwide Wrestling Podcast on Buzzsprout. If you guys are into wrestling, I highly recommend it. There is a giveaway going on right now, and I think the last one will be going up with, I think, the last piece, which has over $1,500 in giveaways. So keep your eyes open for that. AEW, absolutely. AEW all night long. Love it. All Elite Wrestling. I'm going to be talking about that going into the podcast for this coming Friday as well. I want to thank everybody who came into the podcast tonight, guys. I'm going to be ending it really shortly now in 3, 2, 1. See you later, guys. Thanks for coming into the podcast tonight. Take care, and bye-bye.